this idea, I have been working on that for quite some time to figure out how to do this. And here it is. I'm making a ruler for cutting a cake in slices. For that, I made this print. You can find the print sheet for this in the info box below. Printed this out really big, bigger than you need it, because you need the lines here. Okay, what you do is finding your clay and putting this on. I think I'm going to do it with my needle tool. And then I'm going to make sure that this piece is lined up so it is in the middle. And I'm going to squeeze it down in my clay so that I have an indent in the clay. I have the middle part and the round indent. And I'm going to cut this outer circle out. And removing this clay. Then I have this bigger hole cutter. I am going to put that over the center and cutting out the center piece as well. That should be good in the center. So that I have a coin looking object shape here. This is the first and easy part of this one. I'm going to take my template and I'm putting it under, I'm lining this up with the paper so I have the middle of the paper exact in the hole. Then I'm taking a ruler or the back side of my knife and I am going to make the pink first. So I'm lining it up with the pink lines and I'm squeezing it gentle into the clay. So that was the first two pink lines. Then you would see, then you will see a pink dot on the black lines, on both black lines. So you put it down at the black lines as well. Like that. Now you're going to turn your creation around. So you have the upside down, and again you line it up with the middle, and the edges you can take care of them with some sandpaper when we're done. Now it's time for the green, and only one of the black lines have green, so we start with the green in the black line here. Squeeze it down. I only got it in one side. Squeeze it gently down. Then I have a green line right here, squeezing it down, and a green line right here. The green line is 6 pieces and the pink line is 8 pieces. So what you do is you take something like a toothpick and go in each line, turn it around and do the same on the other side. And now you bake it without touching it anymore. I baked this part and I rolled out a tiny snake of red clay with the tiniest hole in my clay extruder. Now I'm going to take some of my Bacon Bond, and you can use Fimo liquid if you have that, and if you don't have Bacon Bond. And I'm putting a tiny bit of Bacon Bond in each of these long holes, and then I'm going to put a stripe of the clay in the hole. And I'm not gonna squeeze it down in the hole, I just want it to lay and rest in there, so I have like an indent on top here, and I'm gonna do that on all these parts. So I did that, and now I'm making sure that all my small sausages here are lying in a straight line. And when I like the result of this, you can see there are a little up over the plate, all the places. And I'm going to bake this before I make the other side. I baked this, and now I turn it upside down, and I'm using another color just like we did before. I'm gonna do with this side, and then I'm gonna bake it. So now I'm just going to bake it one more time. So my little piece here have been baked. So I have my lines on both sides. This is 6 pieces and this is 8 pieces, and I'm going to write that on with a permanent marker. But if you have a cake, this is just a pretend cake that you want to be able to cut out in 8 pieces. You take this one and put it over your cake. Actually, it would be good for you if you make a tiny dot where you have the middle of the cake, and then you just look through that and carefully push this little thing down, and you have some nice indents here for where to cut for 8 pieces. So now you do take your blade and you cut right through here like that, and there you have 8 equal sizes of cake that you can work on. So this is a really handy little tool to have, so that's why I made it. I hope you like this as well. So if you do, please give it a thumbs up. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, that's it. Happy crafting!